Well, good evening. It is I, Sombra del Piso, in the midst. Nope, nope. Good evening. Once again, this is I, Sombra del Piso, in the middle of nowhere. I could safely say that. I actually have a faint idea of where I am. It is the middle of the night. A little past it, actually. It's 1:04. I decided I don't know, I just felt restless. This is the problem with semen retention, guys. When you are far in this practice, you just get woken up, right? It's not like I was, catching shut-eye in the safety and the confines of my familiar experiences of my neighborhood. No, that wasn't the case. I actually had a very fulfilling day. I went to the gym. Not only I was in the gym in the morning, I was, afterwards, I went to the supermarket, walked really far to get there. Then I came back home, then I edited, then I got to work, then I left work, and then I edited some more. And then suddenly the power of semen retention just brought me like I was just some sort of automaton here. And then I'm now right in front of the camera and I'm sort of aware, not really aware of what I'm saying. This is what this practice does. So if you are a little scared about just being led to random areas in your state in the middle of the night, maybe this practice might not be for you. It is Sombra del Piso. Once again, with another video. Today, today, it's not today, it's tonight. We are going to talk about the idea of bad deals, right? What is a bad deal? Do you think that we get bad deals by being in this country? And is there some sort of escape, right, from bad deals? We're gonna have to talk about what a bad deal is. We have to obviously define the parameters in order to understand the equation and in order to have opinions about this, getting to the solution of this equation that I've created and devised, right? For some sort of talking point for the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right back into it. So, what is a bad deal? I'm gonna give you guys some context. I've been walking around New York recently. I've been working. I've been dealing with a lot of people, of course, with this job. And just in general, I'm a person that breathes and eats food and digests food. So I exist within an ecosystem that also supports people doing the same exact thing. And I realized that there's a huge abundance of overweight people, obese people. There is a lot of promotion of degenerate activities in this city. And it's very, I've never actually had my eyes open to it until recently. And I realized, in addition to all of that stuff being promoted and just the prevalence of this health issue, right, in this city, I've also noticed a lot of, fellow men, fellow males, also pairing up with individuals that are overweight. And not necessarily overweight and obese people, women, but women that don't have the best intentions, right? That are very, very egotistic, that believe in this, receiving this kind of treatment for seemingly nothing. For not seemingly nothing, virtually nothing. Actual nothing. You get nothing in return. Why is it that this is happening? Due to traditions, due to what we are taught by our parents, our progenitors, mentors, is that we need to continuously provide assistance and just be a family man, right? And continuously perpetuate life here on this planet. That's a little deep, but that's essentially where I'm getting at. To perpetuate that life on this planet, we have to find some sort of mate. We have to find anyone that's willing to give us a smile, anyone that's willing to give us a stroke, even though that caress is from the hands of an overweight, obese woman, or that smile is from a temptress whose sole purpose is to drain you. This is the bad deal that I, Sombra del Piso, is talking about. Why is it that we accept bad deals? This is actually interesting me now, right? Why is it that we accept bad deals in this reality? Is it due to the fact that we have to prove ourselves to individuals that we do not know and to show them that we have achieved success in this life, what our societies defined as success? We have achieved it, right? We got our son, we got our daughter, We are driving. We have a good social group, seemingly, right? Even though the inner politics and the interweaving of the relationships within these friend groups are chaotic. We have achieved success. We should be acknowledged and we shall be praised, right, by the people around us, even if it's at the expense of our mental health, of our spiritual health, and the accepting of a bad deal. Why is it that we do this? Well, obviously for the aforementioned reason. And I also believe that when you are not on semen retention, which the majority of men aren't, we need to prove ourselves in other ways, right? I'm not saying that semen retention, when you're on the practice, it's almost as if you're proving to people that I guess you have very, very strong willpower, or you are very, very long in your personal streaks. I'm not saying that. The thing is, as we know, when you are on this practice for a very, very long time, well, as I always say, 2 months at least minimum, you don't feel as if you need to prove a damn thing. You got nothing. That's what Freddie Gibbs said in that song, right? In the beginning of the song, it's like, I got nothing to prove. You know what I'm saying? You feel that completely in body, soul, and mind, that you really have nothing to show to this world. That depends on how long you are on the practice. When you are not on semen retention, when you are following what your forefathers did, right? No disrespect to them, but what the reason behind why they did what they did. We have to bring our children to the United States, right? We have to get them out of Venezuela. I don't know. We have to go into Lagos, Nigeria. We have to bring our sons and daughters into England or some other country in Europe, right? So we can continue the species, we can continue our bloodline, and we can continue struggling in this God-forsaken world. This is all because these people were not on the practices of semen retention. They were not being celibate. They were not being on practicing sexual continence. And due to this, they had things to prove. They had to continue their life in some way or another. And so they accepted bad deals. I think that's very interesting. I think now, appraising this life, modern society, I think that we need to really, really take an introspective look at what we're accepting in our lives. Maybe, perhaps we are in the midst of bad deals ourselves with the friends that we've chosen, with the people that we're with, places that we choose to work, the things that we choose to surround ourselves with in terms of media, so on and so forth. As retainers, hopefully you guys better be on this practice, looking at the videos on my channel. As retainers, we are not supposed to be accepting willy-nilly any bad deals in our lives, whether that be people that are not on the practice, negative people, people that are completely antithetical to what we stand for, right? We are not supposed to be accepting these kind of people, not even in our lives, not even in our spaces, lads. I invite you guys to take an introspective look at the acceptance of your bad deals. Perhaps there's a woman, right, in your life that is now lightening up to you because you are harnessing a lot of vital energy due to your semen retention practices. Perhaps due to being on semen retention for a very, very long time, there is some sort of aspects of the physical that is now being successful for you. You need to do a reevaluation. You need to understand that time means nothing. Time is the only thing in this world that carries things forward, that defines disparate events. It doesn't have to define the strength and the validity of a relationship. i.e., if you've known someone for like 9 years, that doesn't mean that they're a good friend. That just means that you might have wasted your time with that person for 9 years. Time is nothing. You must try to locate, identify all of the bad deals in your life. When you do that, then you can make changes on how to get rid of these bad deals, or just let semen retention do it for you. The choice is yours. But as retainers, I will leave you guys with this closing message. We are not supposed to be accepting any form of bad deals in our lives. If we are all on semen retention, we are also trying to get sober, and we have a lot of friends that tend to drink a lot, we have to stay away from those friends that drink a lot. That's just that simple. If you are not sober, right? If you are sober, sorry, and you're trying to do better on your semen retention practice. Because say you've listened to a one Sombra del Piso online and you figured that his rhetoric was a little charming and straight to the point. And you're hanging around friends that are just very, very interested in chasing women perpetually as to define their lives. Maybe we need to separate ourselves from those types of people. Get rid of the bad deals in your lives, you guys, and then you will take one more step towards your purpose. And with that being said, Sombra del Piso is gone. If you like that content, like, comment, subscribe, share the video with some peers. Don't ever let this place get you down. As you advance in this practice, you will get surrounded by individuals that perhaps make you think, right, that you are making good decisions in your life in terms of friendships, choices for advancing your life in a positive way, when in reality, you need to understand the statistics. The majority of people are not on semen retention. Basically, therefore, ergo, the more you hang around people that are not on semen retention, the more that the majority of the broadcasters of a certain vibration will receive supremacy, will achieve supremacy. And stay radiant. I'll see you guys in the next video. Woo!